My lords and ladies, thank you very much for joining us this evening for the Golden Stag Players production of Twelfth Night at Twelfth Night. Or as the actors have been referring to it, Roast Night. 6 years ago, the Golden Stag Players took on its first William Shakespeare play, Pericles, Prince of Tyre. If you were there and you remember that, then you will know that we received a great many accolades for that show, and one cease and desist order from William Shakespeare himself. From the grave! That order has ceased and desisted. And so we asked ourselves, have we learned our lesson? No. Yes. To which the actors responded, are you kidding me? So, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to Twelfth Night at Twelfth Night. And William Shakespeare himself, Cope.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that so fitting the appetite may sicken, and so die. That strain again. It had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Julia?
The hart?
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. In that instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I may not be admitted, but from her handmaiden do return this answer. The element itself till 7 years heat shall not behold her face in ample view. But like a cloistress, she will veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round with eye-offending brine, all this season of dead brother's love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame, to pay this debt of love but to a brother. How will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affection else that live in her? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country friend is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What say you?
It is by chance that you yourself are saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so by chance may he be.
Aye, madam, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself that when our ship did split, when you and those poor souls saved with you clung upon our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, hope and courage teaching the practice, to a stout mast that limped upon the sea, and like Arion upon the dolphin's back, he did hold acquaintance with the waves for as long as I could see.
Oh, for saying so, there's gold. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, for I was bred and born not 3 hours from this very place.
Who governs here?
Obviously not me. A noble duke, in nature as in name.
What is the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was as of very late. He does seek the hand of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count, who died some 12 months since. He left her in the care of his son, her brother, who also shortly died. But for love of him, she has abjured the company and sight of all men.
Oh, that I might serve that lady. Might not be delivered to the world till I have made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
For her heart to compass, for she will accept no suit, no, not even the Duke's.
I prithee, conceal me what I am and be my aid. Serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as an eunuch to him. It may be very worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will very much allow service. What else to have my time I will commit, only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
My tongue not blab, or you be his eunuch, and all your need be. If my tongue should blab, my eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague needs my niece, to take the death of her brother thus.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier a night. My lady your niece takes great exception to your ill hours.
Well, let her accept before accepted.
Nay, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Oh, confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes be good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too. And they be not, let them hang themselves in their own straps.
This quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought here to be her wooer.
Oh, Sir Andrew Aguichi.
Aye, he.
He's as tall a man as he's an Alicia.
Illyria.
Illyria?
But what's that to the point?
Why, he got 3,000 ducats a year.
He'll have but a year and all those ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine, that you'll say so. He plays with a viol de Gambois and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
Aye, almost natural. And he's a great quarreler too. And 'tis thought among the prudent that had he not the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarreling, he would swiftly have the gift of a grave. And moreover, he is drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking helps to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. Yeah, he's a coward and a cloisterer who will not drink to my niece. Ah. Here comes Sir Andrew at Woodgate.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch!
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
Sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew. Accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Ah! Good Mistress Accost.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is to front her.
Huh?
Board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare thee well, gentlemen.
I know that part so. Would thou mightst never draw sword again.
And you pardon so, mistress. I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have tools in hand?
I have not by the hand.
Mary, but you shall have. And here's my hand.
Nay, sir, thought is free. Bring your hand to the buttery bar. Let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
Oh, it's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I am not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But, what's your jest?
It's a dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Mary, I have them at my fingers' ends. Now I let go your hand. I am barren.
Oh, night! Thou largest a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I would I had in my youth devoted that time to the tongues that I have in dancing and fencing and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Then hast thou had an excellent head of hair.
Why, would that have mended my hair?
Last question. For you see it will not curl by nature.
But it becomes me well enough, does not?
Excellent. It hangs like flax on a distaff, and I hope to see a housewife take it between her legs and spin it off.
Whoa! I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4-to-1 she'll none of me. The Count himself appear hard by woos her.
She'll not have the Count. She will not match above her degree, neither in state, nor years, nor wit.
Oh!
I've heard her swear. Tut, there's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels sometimes altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws tonight?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters, and yet I will not compare myself with an old man.
What is thy excellence at a galleon tonight?
Faith, I can cut a caper. How?
I did think by the excellent constitution of thy leg, it was formed under the star of the galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and it doesn't differ well in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus! That's sides and heart!
No, sir. It is legs and thighs.
Oh.
Let me see the caper.
Oh.
Excellent. Higher. Wait a minute.
If the Duke continue in these favors towards you, Cesario, you are likely to be much advanced. But he has only known you, what, 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call into question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant in his favors?
Oh, no, believe me.
I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Stand you a while. Cesario, good youth, attend thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
If she be so willing, my noble lord, if she be so allowed to her sorrow, as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous, and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It will become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. My small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblance of a woman's part. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine.
Do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife. Where I woo, myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my mouth so wide as a bristle may enter by way of thy excuse. my lady would hang me for my absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Oh, some boldness to say in your foolery. Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turning away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Well, many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage. And as for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You are resolute,
Oh, not so either. But I am resolved on 2 points.
that if one drink the other will hold, or if both hold, your bastards fall. Peace you rogue, here comes my lady. If you excuse one sleep, confess.
God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Did you hear, gentlemen? Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry form, no more. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel could amend. For, give the dry fool drink, then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Now anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that mends is but patched with virtue. The simple syllogism will serve. So, if not, what remedy? As there is no true couple but calamity, so beauty's a flower. But the lady bade take away the fool. Therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade him take away you.
Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Oh, dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool. For my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend?
Yes, and shall do, the pangs of death shaking. Infirmity that decays the wise doth her make the better fool.
God grant you, sir, a speedy infirmity for better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for 2 pence if you are no fool.
How say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes pleasure in such a barren rascal. Look upon him now, he is already out of his guard. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagging. I protest, I take these wise men that crow about these said kind of fools to be no more than fool's zanies.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bullets that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in the loud fool, though he do nothing but rail.
My lady, there isn't the gay young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not. He's a fair young man, well attended.
Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick, or not at home, what you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it.
Thou hast spoken for us, Madonna.
Oh, by mine honor, half drunk!
Oh, now, socks! Oh, good Sir Toby.
I say, how have you come so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. Oh, like a drowned man, a fool and a madman. The first draft above heat makes him a fool, the second mends him, and the third drowns him.
Well, go sit with my cousin, for he is in the 3rd degree of drink, he's drowned. Go sit with him.
Oh, he is but mad yet, lady. And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. I told him you were sleeping. What is to be said to him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Well, he has been told so. But he swears he will stand at your door like a sheriff's post. To be a supporter to a bench, and he swears he will speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, mankind.
Of what manner of man?
Oh, very ill manner.
Of what personage in years is he?
Oh, not yet old enough to be a man, or young enough to be a boy. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out.
Well, let him approach. Give me my veil, come, throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy. The honorable lady of the house. Which is she? Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I have never seen her before. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I've taken great pains to con it. Are you a comedian? No, my profound heart, and yet by the very fangs of malice I swear, I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house? I am. This is my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, then reveal to you the heart of my message. Come to what is important, I forgive you the praise. Alas, I took great pains to study it, and besides, 'tis poetical. It is the more like to be famed. I pray you keep it in. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way. No, but swabber, I am to hull here a little longer. Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it is so fearful. Speak your office. It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter. Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text? Most sweet lady. A most comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text? In Orsino's bosom. In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom? In the first of his heart. Oh, I have read it in his heresy. Have you no more to say? Good, madam, let me see your face. Permission from your lord to negotiate with my face. You are now out of your text, sir. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Is it not well done? Excellently done, if God did all. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you would lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy. I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventory, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item 2 lips in different red, item 2 gray eyes with most of them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Have you been sent hither to praise me? I see what you are. You are too proud. But even if you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth. Yet I cannot love him. He might have took this answer long ago. If I were to love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your consciousness, I would not understand. I would make no sense of it. Why? What would you? Make me a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love and sing them loudly, even in the dead of night. My dear, what is your heritage? Above my state, yet my fortune is well. I am a bachelor. And a gentleman. Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you were to come again to tell me how he takes it. Fare thee well. I thank you for your pains. Oh, wait. Here. Oh, spend this for me. Lady, I am no feed post. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty. What is your heritage? Above my fortunes,
If my state is well, I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stilt to creep into mine eyes. Well, let it be. Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish gentleman, the councilman. He left this, ring behind him. Tell him I'm none of it, and desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor send him up with hopes. I'm not for him. If that shall come again tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hurry me, Malvolio!
Yes, madam, I will.
I do not know what, but fear to find mine eyes too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy course. Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer, nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me, and the malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I must crave of you your leave that I might bear my evils alone. 'Twere a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
Let me know of you, whither you are bound.
No, sooth, sir. My determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore it charges me in the rather to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messalin whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him both myself and a sister, both born in an hour. And had the heavens been so pleased, so would we have ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned. A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, and though I cannot, was by many accounted fair, and I cannot with estimable wonder overfar believe that, but thus far will I boldly publish her. She bore a mind which envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Good Antonio, forgive me your troubles.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo that which you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so true to the nature of my mother that upon the least occasion more mine eyes will tell tales of me. I'm bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
May the gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Already.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him, and that one more thing, that you yourself should not be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it to report your lord's taking of this ring. Receive it, sir.
She took the ring of me. I'm none of it.
Come now, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and it is her wish that it be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eyes. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside hath not charmed her. She made good view of me indeed so much that sure methought her lies had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loves me sure, the cunning of her will invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring. Why, he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. And I, poor monster, master fond as much on him, while she mistaken seems to dote on me. What shall become of this? As I am man, my seems desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now at last the day, what thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be in bed after midnight is to be up the times.
I know. To be up late is to be up late.
False conclusion. I hate it. It's an unfilled can. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think rather it consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Mariah! A stoup of wine!
Here comes the fool, Faith.
Oh no, my hearts. Come, there's 6 pence for you. Let's have a song. Would you have a love song or a song of good life? A love song. A love song!
Aye, I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay until your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journeys end in lovers' meeting. Every wise man son doth know.
Excellent, good, Faith.
Good.
A mellifluous voice, as I am true knight.
What a caterwauling do you keep here? Oh, if my lady hath not called up her steward Malvolio to have you thrown out of doors, never trust me.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? There dwelt a man in Babylon, lady. Oh, beshrew me, the knight's an admirable fooling.
Aye, he does well enough if he be so disposed. And so do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
Ooh. On the 12th night of Hanukkah, my
masters, are you mad? Do you make an alehouse out of my lady's house? Did you squeak out your songs without mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect for people, place, or time in you? Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My mistress bade me tell you that though she harbors you as a kinsman, she has nothing to lie to your disorders. Now, if you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors, you are more than welcome to the house. But if not, then it would please you to take your leave. She is more than willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, dear heart, for I must needs be gone. Absent, sir? He lied! Are any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?
Aye, and by St. Anne, ginger shall be hot in the mouth, too.
A sip of wine, there are not!
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor in anything more than contempt, do not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this very cabin.
Go shake your ears!
Drink as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry. It's a challenge in the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Have patience for tonight. let me alone with Monsieur Malvolio. If I cannot make him a gull and a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it. Devil of a Puritan he is, and time pleaser, an affectionate ass that calms state without book and honors it by great swords, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks he is with excellencies, that it is his grounds of faith that all who look on him love him. And it is on this vice in him that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What will thou do?
I shall lay in his path some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eyes, forehead, complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady.
I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think, by the letters that thou wilt write, that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
Oh! And your horse would make him an ass!
Sport royal, I warrant you! I know my music will work on him. I will plant you two, and the fool to make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For tonight, to bed and dream on the event. Farewell.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle. True bred, and one that adores me.
I was adored once, too!
I'll go burn some sap. It's too late to go to bed now. Hold thy peace down, and hold thy peace down, and hold thy peace down. Hold thy peace down.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario. What that piece of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, methought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
Oh, he is not here, so please, your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord. The fool that the Lady Olivia's father took such delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Come hither. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
she is not worth thee then. What years in fame?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let thy love be younger than myself, or thy affection cannot hold the bed. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are, alas that they are so, to die even when they were a chance to grow.
Oh, fellow, come. That song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario. It is old and plain, and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Come away, death, and in sad silence let me be made. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair true maid, a shroud of white stuck all with dew. Oh, prepare it, my thought of death, no one so true did share it. Not a frost sweet on my black coffin let there be strown. Not a friend, greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. 1,000 sighs to say, lay me oh where sad true lover never find my grave to weep there.
There's my maid.
Oh, no pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Oh, the melancholy God protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta. Thy mind is very open. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more. Cesario! Tell him, my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands. The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her, I hold as dearly as fortune.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Soon, but you must. Say that some woman, as perhaps there is, hath for your love a great pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be so answered?
There is no woman's sides can abide the beating of so strong a passion. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Well, what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it were, perhaps, were I woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek, and with a green and yellow melancholy, she sat, like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but in truth we proved much in our vows, but little in our love.
But thy precious to her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, to her in haste. Give her this jewel. Tell her, my love can give no place. Lies no needed.
Go my ways, Fabian.
Hey, I'll come. I miss a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Would thou not be glad to see the rascally sheep biter come to some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know, he brought me out of favor with my lady over a bear baiting. Here.
Yeah?
Right there, that's where the bear died.
Ah, here comes my little fellow.
Hide yourselves! Malvolio's coming down the walk. He has been in the sun this half hour, practicing behavior to his shadow.
Sire did once tell me that my lady did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. What should I think on it?
Is an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes you rare turkey kind. You see how he jants under his advanced blues.
Oh, to be Count Malvolio.
Peace.
Having been married these 3 months too, calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, where I've just come from a daybed where I've left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone!
Peace.
And then to have the humor of state with my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles.
Peace.
He approaches. Courtesy's there to me. I extend my hand thus, quenching a familiar smile and austere regard of control.
Does not Toby give you a blow with the lips then?
Say, Cousin Toby, fortune having cast me upon your niece gives me this prerogative of speech. You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Hey, peace, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
Oh, that's me, I warrant you.
You think?
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for there are many who call me fool.
What have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
By my life, this is in my lady's hand. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases. By your leave, wax to whom would this be?
This means it would all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The numbers altered, no man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio?
Very hanky, Brock.
I command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. I may command where I adore? Why, she may command me. I serve her as she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this, and in the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? Oh, if I could make that resemble something in me. M-O-A, Malvolio. That begins my name.
Did I say who would work it out?
M-O-A-I. Every one of these letters is in my name. Oh, soft here follows prose. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embraces them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She that sighs for thee advises thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the unfortunate, unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintances. My lady loves me, and she did commend my yellow stockings of late, and she did praise my leg being cross-gartered. Oh, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout. Oh, and in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, in the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Oh, here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still, smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have of me.
I would not give up my part of the sport for a pension of thousands to be paid.
Oh, I can bury the words for this device.
So can I too!
Here comes the noble goat catcher.
If you would see the fruits of his labor, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a color she abhors, cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will come to her smiling, which, addict to melancholy as she is, will now be so unsuitable to her disposition that it cannot but make a notable contempt of him. If you would see how it is, follow me.
Save me, friend, in thy music. Dost thou live by the lute?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
Oh, no such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayest say that a king lies by a beggar if a beggar dwell near him, or that thy church stands by the lute if the lute stands by the church.
So you said. Oh, to see this age, the sentence is like a cheverel glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
What? I would therefore my sister have no name, sir.
Why, man?
Why, sir, her name's a word, and to dally with that word might make her wanton.
Thy reason, man?
Indeed, words are very rascals since bonds disgrace them. Why, I can yield you none without words, and words have grown so false that I am loath to prove reason with them.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow and carest for nothing.
Oh, no, not so, sir. I do care for something, sir. But in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If I were to care for nothing, I would it would make you invisible.
Are not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
Oh, indeed not, sir. The Lady Olivia hath no folly. She will keep no fool till she be married. And fools are like husbands as pilchards are to herrings. The husband's the bigger. So I am indeed not her fool, merely her corrupter of words.
I'll no more with thee. Hold. There's expenses for thee.
Oh, by Jove, in his next commodity of hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I tell you, I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
Lady is within, sir. I will construe to them whence you come, who you are, and what you would, or out of my welkin. I would say element, but the word is overwarm.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do so craves a kind of wit. He must observe the humor on whom he jests, and like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before him. This is a practice full of labor as a wise man's art. Most radiant beauty, the heavens rain odors on you.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Sir, give me your hand.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
Oh, my servant. You are servant to the Count Orsino.
And he is yours, and his needs must be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant. Madam, I come to collect your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, I beg you never to speak again of him. Dear lady, I beseech you. I did send for, after that last enchantment you did hear,
a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a rise. It's a vulgar proof that very often we pity enemies.
Well then, methinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh world, how poor the act are. If one should be a prey, how much the better to fall before the lion and the wolf. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I will not have you. I prithee, stay. Tell me what thou thinkest of me.
that you do not think that you are what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you're right. I'm not what I am.
I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, that I was? I fear it might, for now I am your fool.
Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, truth, honor, everything, I love thee so, that longer all thy pride, nor wit nor reasons can my passions hide. Do not extort thy reasons with this clause for that I woo, therefore thou hast no cause, but rather reason thus with reason better. Your thought is good, but given unsought, better.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth I have but one true heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no mistress has, nor never none shall be of it, save I alone. And so adieu, good madam. Nevermore my master's tears to you deplore.
And yet, come again, for thou perhaps needs move that heart which now bores to wake his love.
No, Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
Must these yield your reason, Sir Andrew?
I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
That was a great argument of her love for you, Sir Andrew.
Simon, will you make an answer me?
I shall prove it legitimate upon oaths of judgment and reason. She did show favor upon the Count's youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. What you should have done was to accost her, and with an excellent jest, fired her from the mint, and you the duchess.
Build me thy fortune on the basis of valor. Challenge me to counsel you to fight with him. Wound him in 11 places. My niece shall take note, and rest assured, there is no love broker in the world who can more prevail in man's accommodation with women than a court of valor.
There's no way with this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go and write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and fun of invention. What do we call enough of my ink? Though thou write it with a close pen. No matter. About it.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at the Casbah. Go.
That is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Joe.
I have been dear to him, lad. Some 2,000 strong or so.
We shall have a rare letter from him.
Look where the youngster of 9 comes.
If you desire the spleen, and would laugh yourself into stitches, observe his first appearance before. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously. There is no Christian who desires to be saved by the living right that can observe such passions of grossness. And he has smiled his face into more lines than are in the new map of the known world. You have not seen such a thing as this. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and if she do, he will smile and take it as a great favor.
Go, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you seem to make pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than founded steel, did spur me forth. Being skilless in this place, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often proves rough and inhospitable.
I can no other answer make, but thanks. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count, galleys, I did some service, of such note indeed, that were I ta'en here, it would scarce be answered.
Be like you slew a great number of his people?
The affair was not of such a bloody nature. It might have since been answered by the repaying of what we took from them, which, for traffic's sake, most of the city gave, myself alone stood out, for which, if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir, here's my purse. In the south suburb at the Saucy Wench, that's the lodge. I will bespeak our diet, while you beguile your time and feed your knowledge with a viewing of the town. There you shall have it.
But why I your purse?
Haply your eye may light upon some toy you desire to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
I will be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour?
To the Saucy Wench.
I do remember.
I sent for him. He says he'll come. Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, my lady, but in a strange manner.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship best have some guard about your future comfort. Sure, he's tainted in his wits.
Go call him hither. He is mad as he is, if sad and merry madness equal be.
Sweet lady, ho-ho!
I've sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady? I suppose I could be sad. This does make an obstruction in the blood, this crossed artery. But what of that?
What dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hand, and command shall be executed. And I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, I'll come to thee.
I comfort thee. Why smilest thou and kiss thy hand so oft?
Why come here with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee.
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings,
Thy yellow stockings.
and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered by this very midsummer madness.
The young gentleman of Count Orsino's has returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He awaits at your pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Mariah, please have this fellow be looked to. Have my people take a special care of him. I will not have him miscarried for the half of my dowry.
Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. Well, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he in sanctity? With all the help of hell, he draweth little, and Legion himself possessed him, yet I would speak with him.
Yeah. Here he is. How art you, sir?
Go off. I discard you. Lead me to my private. Go off.
Oh, lo, how hollow the fiend speaks in him. Sir Toby, my lady, please you have a care of him.
Ah, does she so?
How art thou, Malvolio? How is it with you? Come and defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Oh, lie, speak ill of the devil. See how he takes it to heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
It will be done tomorrow morning if I live. My lady will not lose him for mornings.
Prithee, hold thy peace. This is not play. Did you not see you moving?
No way,
let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness, Sir Toby. Gently, gently. The fiend is rough, and will not be rough with you.
How now, my Bacchus? How dost thou chunk?
Sir!
Sir Toby, get him to pray!
My prayers, minx?
Oh no, he'll not hear godliness, I warrant you.
Oh, go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
This is impossible!
If this were being played out upon a stage right now, I would condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Come, it will happen in a dark room and back. My niece is already convinced that he is mad. We may pursue it thus for our pleasure and his penance.
Here comes another matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. I warned you there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Ah, yes. I warned you. Do but read.
Give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant. Huh?
Thou comest to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Good and very exceedingly senseless.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thy self. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguchi. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot, I'll give it him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He's currently in that conference with my lady and will depart by and by.
Go. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard. And as soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou draw, swear horrible. For it comes to pass off that a terrible oath and a swaggering accent sharply twanged off is more apropos. No, he does better than proof itself ever would have earned him. About it!
Nay, let me alone for swearing!
Now, will I not deliver his letter? I deliver the challenge by word of mouth, and set upon I achieve a notable report of valor. And drive the youth to believe of his skill, fury, and impetuosity. It shall frighten them both, that they shall kill each other by the look, like cockatrice.
Here he comes from your niece.
I will meditate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
Here. Wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Oh, it had no tongue to vex you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. For what shall you ask of me that I'll deny? That upon saving me, upon asking you.
Only this, your true love, for my master.
How? What an honor may I give to him which I've already given you?
I will acquit you.
Oh, well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. Oh, a fiend like thee may bear my soul to hell.
Borrow, gentlemen.
You, sir.
Of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done of thine own heart, but thy interceptor awaits thee at the orchard end. Therefore dismount thy tongue, for thy assailant is skillful, quick, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. My memory is very free and clear of any offense done to any man. Oh, God.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is a knight, dubbed with unhatched rapier, and on carpet consideration, but he is a devil in a private brawl, and souls and bodies hath he divorced free.
I am no fighter. I have heard of some man that would purposely put quarrels on others to taste their valor.
Sorry, no. His indignation derives itself from a very lofty intention. Therefore, get you on, give him his desire, for battle you must, that's certain. Therefore, strip your sword, stark naked, or forswear to wear iron about you.
I prithee, return to this night to find out what the cause of my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Fabian, stand by this man till my return.
I pray you, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you to a mortal arbitrament, but nothing of the matter.
What manner of man is he?
Oh, he's the most skillful, bloody, and fatal object you could ever hope to find in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I'll try to make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I am one that had rather go with Sir Grease than Sir Knight. I care little, know so much of my mettle.
Why, man, he's a very devil. I've not seen such a frog. I have one bout with it, rapier, scabbard and all, and he gets me to stuck in with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable.
Parchment on the middle!
Stand here, and hang a good show on. This shall end without the permission of soul. Wrong. To the importance of his vow, he protests he will not hurt you.
May God defend me
Come on, sir.
See the fury.
Come on, sir. There's no remedy. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot buy the duel of avoiding it. But, since the gentleman is a soldier, he swears he will not hurt you.
Pray God he keep his oath.
I assure you, sir. 'Tis against my will.
Put up your sword. If this young gentleman have given offense, I take the fault of it on me.
You, sir? Why? What are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do much more than you've heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, sir, if you be an undertaker, I for you.
Sir Toby, hold. Here comes the councilman.
I'll be with you anon.
Pray, sir, put up your sword if you please.
Marry will I, sir? I'll be as good as my oath. He will bury you easily and reigns well.
Antonio, I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
Oh, sir, not one jot. I know your favor well, though you have no sea cap on your head. Please come away, for you know I know you well.
I must obey. Must be treated to some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have shown me, I'll give you something. My having is not much. Hold. There's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a man as to berate you with those kindnesses I've done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any other feature. I hate ingratitude in a man more than lying, vaidness, drunken, babbling, or any other tainted vice that inhabits our frail virtue.
Heavens themselves!
Come, sir, come away.
Let me speak a little. This youth you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieving him with such sanctity of love and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
And what is that to me? Come, the day grows short.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good features shave.
The madness grows. Come away, villain. Come now.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself, so do not I. He named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet such and so, living in this ashen-color ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, and the crude tempests are kind, and salt waves fresh in love.
Very dishonest, paltry boy. More coward than a hare. He shows his dishonesty by leaving his friend in necessity and denying him. As for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
Oh, most devout coward. Religious in
Slid all after him again and beat him.
Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not. Ow!
Come. I swear any money will be nothing yet.
Let's see the event.
Will you have me believe that I have not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clearer.
Oh, well, Well held down, Ife. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
Prithee, depart from me. Here's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give you worse payment.
Ah. Nay, sir, have I met you again? There's for thee.
Why,
No!
Are all the people mad?
Sir, hold, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
Oh, this I will tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your clothes for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold!
Nay, let him alone. I'll have another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, yet it's no matter for that.
Let go my hand!
Come, sir, I will not let you go.
Will be free from thee! What wouldst thou do now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword!
What? Nay, I'll have an ounce or 2 of that Malvolio blood from you!
Hold! Tell me on thy life I charge thee, hold!
Madam!
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wretch, out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Root him, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless prints this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this.
What relish is in this? How runs this stream, or am I mad? Or else this is a dream. But if it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Would thou be ruled by me?
Oh, madam, I will.
Say so, and so be. Put on this robe and this cap, and make him believe that thou art Sir Topus, the curate.
Well, I will put it on, and I will dissemble myself in it, and I would I were the first to have ever dissembled in such a gown. I am not tall enough to become the function well, nor am I lean enough to be thought a good student, but to be thought an honest man and a good housekeeper goes as fairly as to say a careful man and a great scholar. Ooh, the competitors enter.
Ah, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Signor Toby. As the old hermit of Prague, having seen neither pen nor ink, very wittily said to a niece of King Corbaduke, that is. So that I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that but that it is but is?
To him, Sir Topus.
What ho, I say! Peace in this prison!
Knave counterfeits well. Good knave.
Who calls?
Sir Topus, the curate, comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Oh, Sir Topus! Sir Topus, go to my lady!
Oh, typaholic fiend! Vexeth thou this man, talketh nothing but of ladies?
Oh, Sir Topus, never was man thus wrong. Good Sir Topus, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Why, thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topus!
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes, and the clear stones toward the south-north are as lustrous as ebony, and yet thou complainest of obstruction.
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I tell you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest. I say there is no darkness but ignorance.
And I say this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. I am no more mad than you are, Sir Topus. Make the trial of it in any constant question.
Remain thou still in darkness. Fare thee well.
Sir Topus! Sir Topus!
My most exquisite Sir Topus.
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou mightest have done without the cap and gown. He sees you not.
To him in thine own voice, and bring me word how thou findest him. I would we were well rid of this knavery, so if he may be conveniently delivered, I would he were. For I'm already been so far in offense with my niece that I cannot in safety pursue this sport to the upshot. Come by and by in my chambers.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does and thou
Fool!
Who calls, huh?
Oh, good fool! As ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle, paper, ink, and pen. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Oh, Master Malvolio.
Aye, good fool.
Oh, alas, sir, how came you beside your 5 wits?
Oh, they have here propertied me, kept me in darkness, sent ministers to me, asses, and have done all they can to face me out of my wits.
Oh, advise what you say, sir. The minister is here. Malvolio, Malvolio. The heavens restore. Endeavor thyself to sleep, and leave thy vain bibble-babble.
Sir Topus!
Oh, maintain not speech with him, sir. Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. Come with you, Sir Topus.
Fool! Fool, I say!
Oh, alas, sir. Be patient. What is it, sir? I am sent here to speak with you.
Oh, I am not mad, good fool. Please, help me to a light, candle, paper. I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Oh, well a day if that were the case, sir.
By this hand I am, good fool. Please, paper, ink, and pen, and convey to what I will write down to my lady. It will advantage thee well more than bearing of letter ever did.
I'll help you to it.
Oh, believe me, I tell you true.
This is the air, and that is the glorious sun. And this pearl she gave me, I do feel it and see it, though 'tis wonderment that enwraps me thus. Yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio then? For I could not find him at the saucy wench, yet there he was, and there I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel might now do me golden service.
Oh, now, go with me, and with this fellow, the holy man, into the chantry by. There, before him, and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it, while you are willing it shall come to note. What celebration time or keep, according to my birth? What do you say?
Thou follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
As thou lovest me, let me see this letter.
Good Master Fabian, desire of me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
Belong you to Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir. We are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good friend, alone?
Oh, well, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary. The better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Why, they praise me and make an ass of me. My foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, whereas by my friends I am abused.
Why, this is excellent. There's gold. If you will let your lady know I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may await my bounty further.
Oh, lullaby to your bounty till I come again, sir. I go, sir.
officer that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
My lord Orsino, this is that Antonio that did the Phoenix board and her cargo from Crete. This is also he that did the tiger take when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, bereft of shame and state, in private rabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew his sword upon me, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me.
Notable pirate! Thou saltwater thief! What foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither, that most ingrateful boy there by your side. From the rude seas and raged and foamy mouth did I redeem. For his sake did I expose myself unto the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended, denied me my own purse, which I recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How could this be?
When came he to this town?
Why, today, my lord, and for 3 months before. No interim, not a minute's vacancy. Day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon. Take him aside.
Cesario, you do not keep promise with me. Madam.
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, it is fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
Still so constant.
What? Perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithless offerings, hath breathed out that air devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what please my lord, that shall become him.
This your minion, whom I know you love, and whom, by heaven, I swear I tender dearly. Him shall I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come one with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love, to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, acted willingly to do you rest 1,000 acts would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than I love this life, more by all mores than e'er I shall of wife.
Ay me, detested, how am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgotten thyself? Is it so long? Come forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
I, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the basis of thy fear that makes you strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario, hold thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, here comes the Holy Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence, here to unfold what thou dost know has newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of hands. attested to by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the mutual interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact, sealed by my function, by my testimony.
Oh, thou dissembling cunt! What wilt thou be when time has sown a grizzle on thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take it, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
For the love of God, a Kyrosian! Send one presently to Sir Toby!
What's the matter?
He hath broke my head across, and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb, too!
Who has done this to you, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario! We took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate!
Why do you speak to me like this? You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, I think you have hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
Has hurt me, and that's the end on it. Sought? Did surgeon sought?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
He's a rogue. Hate a drunken rogue.
Away with them! Who has made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressing together.
Will you help? Asshead. Coxcomb and knave. Thin-faced knave and a gullet. Blonde.
Take him to bed and have his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam, I have hurt your kinsman. Had he been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive what hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one. For the vows we made each other so long ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio? Oh, my dear Antonio! Oh, the hours of rapture tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonio?
How do you make division of yourself?
Most wonderful!
I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature both here and everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges hath devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Mescaline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too. For he once suited to his watery tomb. If spirits can form both form and suit, you come to fright us.
Spirit I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola!
And died that day my father, when Viola from her birth numbered 13 years.
That record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal acts that day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing, if let us make happy, let not my masculine usurp attire. Let us not make circumstance of time, place, or any other fortune, but to say first that I am Viola.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. But nature were biased through in that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you faring by my life deceived. For you have been betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Why?
thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will overswear.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that first brought me upon my shore hath my maid's garments. He is now in durance at Malvolio's suit, a gentleman and follower of my lady's.
And yet, I do remember, poor fellow, they say he is much distract. How does Malvolio, Your Honor?
He holds Beelzebub at stave's end as well as any in each case may do. He hath written a letter to you.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
Go call him hither. Have him deliver Fabian. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think me as well a sister as a wife, one day shall become alliance on it. So please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits, and for your service done him, so much against the level of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she?
This, the madman?
Aye, my lord, this same.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Oh, by Malvolio, no!
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now deny that that is your hand. Write from it if you can in hand or phrase, nor say that that is not your seal nor your invention. You can deny none of it. So grant it, and tell me, in all modesty of honor, why you gave me such clear light of favor, bade me come to you, smiling and cross-gartered, to put on yellow stockings, to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people. And then, having acted in all obedience of hope, why did you suffer to have me imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by priests, and then to be made the most notorious get-and-go that ever invention played on? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. 'Tis Mariah's hand. Oh, and now that me bethinks me, it was she who first told me thou was mad. And then camest in smiling, and in such forms that were here presupposed upon me in this letter.
Good man, hear me speak. And let no quarrel nor no brawl take the condition of this present hour. Myself and Sir Toby, we place this device upon Malvolio here. Mariah read the letter of Sir Toby's great importance. A recompense whereof he hath married her.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Some are born great. Some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. And thus the whirligig of time brings his revenge.
And I shall be revenged upon a whole pack of you!
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Seek him out, and entreat him to appease. He hath not told us of the captain yet. Meanwhile, sweet sister, we shall not part from us hence. Cesario, come. But in another habit you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When that I was and a little tiny boy, with that hey-ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy. For the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, and knaves and thieves men shut their gate, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, too wild, with the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, with swaggering could I never thrive, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came unto my bed, with the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, with tosspots still had drawn my heads, for the rain, it raineth every day. A long time ago, the world began with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain. But that's all, one hard play is done, and we'll strive to please you every day.
Thank you very much for being patient and staying with us through this evening. We know that it has gone kind of long. Before I let you go, there is one last thing that I would like to point out to you. This particular production was a directorial debut. This is the first time that Madame Ghislaine actually has directed one of our shows. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of 12th Night.